Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, Shep, also known as Raw Newbie Shep 1.
And it's your boy, Poderoso Ray, a.k.a. Infinite Roll. And together we are Lagswitch.
Lagswitch and lag switching. Hey. So today, we're going to be playing some 2K. I know a lot of y'all love 2K. Most of y'all weak anyway. I ain't going to lie, I'm weak in this game. I ain't that great. So that's what we're going to be talking to y'all playing 2K. This is not ranking anything. This us doing some social type play. Just having fun. Talking to y'all about everything that's been going on. So
it's been a lot of stuff that's been going on.
A lot of funny stuff.
So if you've been paying attention about what's been going on, through Facebook, Twitter, online, whatever the case, but wherever you get your news from, I'm pretty sure you don't heard about a lot of stuff that we want to be talking about. So let's get started. Let's get into this game.
Let's go ahead. Let's get into the game. We're gonna play on the same team too, so he can save my ass. Cause I suck. I honestly like 2K. I sat it down for a second just because of all the lagging. The lagging is fucking awful. Like I really hate the lagging in any sports game. Because it's like you be doing good and then you start lagging or they just know glitches and you start losing. And I just like, you know what, whatever, man. So I had to put them down for a second. What's that?
Yeah, we're going to be OKC. We're going to go against the Milwaukee Bucks, who just recently fired Jason Kidd. So shout out to Jason Kidd, by the way, man. I think he's doing a great job. I don't know if he fixed his drinking driving problem or not, but
bro. Hey, yeah, I just saw that too. I was like, dang, Jason Kidd. I was like,
and I was just thinking before the season started. I was like, man, Jason Kidd is probably one of the fewest coaches that like jumped immediately from being a player to a coach that actually had a little bit of success because Milwaukee actually made the playoffs last year. And they had a Jabari Parker that was injured, so with him coming back this season and with the squad that they got, I'm thinking, they can make some noise, but I don't think Parker's back and they haven't been making too much noise.
But and
the East is wide open. They haven't been making that much noise, so I guess they decided just to cut them.
Right, and I mean, honestly, I don't understand some things sometimes. I guess that's why I don't make the big bucks. But sometimes I feel like if you take this risk on a person, give them the right time for, some type of establishment. Because it's like, you do this, then you be like, oh shit, you ain't got it going back now, it's over. But it's like, don't it take time to like build a team?
It takes time for a team to gel. It takes time for a team to get.
But everybody to click, right? And for everybody to click, it takes time.
Some teams get it faster than others. But if you know your squad, you know your potential for your squad, you should be like, all right, we're gonna ride this out. We got a young team. We didn't have our team together really full strength yet. Let's see what we can do when we get full strength. Now, if we full strength, we can't do nothing there. Forget it. Hold on, y'all. Humble though. So. Hey. You know what would be funny though? If I'm on the game, we leave Westbrook hanging for like, it just happened just like this.
Hey, that's one of the funniest things ever. He was like so hurt by that, man. He was so hurt. But man, I was like, yo, for real?
So if you don't know what we're talking about, it's this season. Westbrook, he was at the foul line, and after his first shot, you know how usually the players would go and they go down, He did like this to, I think it was to Adams, Steven Adams, they center. And the center didn't see him.
Right, he didn't see him. He didn't pay attention.
And Westbrook just stayed like this and stared at him. And then he like...
he did all the facial expressions.
He like... Right?
Okay. I'm like, Westbrook, chill out, bro. And the funny thing, he legit didn't see him.
He didn't see him. He wasn't
trying. He wasn't paying attention. He was just like, he missed the shot.
Right, because Westbrook actually missed it. So when you miss it, you kind of don't go like this anyway, but Adams didn't see him for real. And Westbrook was like...
He took that to heart.
And he was holding. Then he finally threw his arm back and like...
Bro, he took it to heart.
He was salty. He was hurt.
I think that was one of the funniest things that happened. Like, just because he was so hurt. That was awesome. Oh man, that was great.
Who left him hanging?
Right. I just golded. My bad.
Golded.
I told y'all, man, I gotta get back used to it.
But speaking of OKC, man, they had a pretty good game Saturday against the Cavs, and the Cavs have been struggling. I mean struggling. And it was a convincing win. I think they won by like 20 points or close to 20 points. And I was like, dang, so Cleveland is on this verge of just going this down spiral right now. And they had a players meeting yesterday on Monday, and they try to put the blame on Kevin Love. They said Kevin Love, he exited the game on Saturday, he left early. He left the game early, but he legitimately was sick or whatever. He legitimately was sick, and he left the game. So there was speculation that they was pissed off at him and everything. I said, how y'all get pissed off at him? He was legitimately sick. You know what I'm saying?
Easy, man. It's his fault. He should have been sick.
But now, man, they calling for for them to like trade Kevin Love, and Cavaliers need to do something because they third in the East right now. So a lot of people are panicking, but I think they'll be all right.
But they've been trying to get rid of Love for a second.
They've been trying to get rid of Love since 2015.
That's because of LeBron.
But LeBron wanted him though.
That's why I'm confused. I don't understand.
LeBron wanted him now, and they would have kept Andrew Wiggins and not traded Wiggins part of that trade for Love. I think they would have been in a way better situation right now. Me myself personally, ain't nobody would have traded Wiggins. A talent like that as a rookie. Oh man, you don't do that. Like y'all stupid, man. Like y'all deserve it.
I guess LeBron, he was like, oh, Kevin Love, one of the hottest things going on.
But my
just had to have.
So my thing is,
I jumped.
And this is mainly for all the Cavaliers, fans, for all the LeBron fans. They said that LeBron makes his teammates better and all this. So now they're saying, this is happening. I said, well, I know the King ain't making his teammates better. Matter of fact, he handpicked this team. He wanted J.R. Smith. He wanted Iman Shumpert. He wanted Kevin Love. He wanted Dwayne Wade. So what's the problem, dude?
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior.
Like this all the people. These are the players that you wanted, man.
On the inside.
And you got what you wanted.
Oh man, I was wide open.
Where am I at? What the? What the freak?
Where are you at? You mellow? Yeah, you mellow.
Now I am.
Adams right side, outside, George. Adams.
Come on, Frank. I'm trying to pass it down. Dude, I've been trying to pass it to you for the longest. When you hit right there at the top of the paint. I'm like, really, bro? I can't throw it to the top of the paint?
That was not a foul, all ball.
Because you was open. I'm like, yo, it's paint. That's all going in a circle.
I was like, right here.
Hey, how you do the Euro stuff? He triangle. He passed the damn ball. That's what I'm saying. Why he passing?
I think you got to do with the sticks. They changed it. They always changing some stuff on 2K. Shout out to 2K. By the way.
Can you really still do that?
Yeah. L2, R2.
Oh man, we so crazy with that. Oh yeah, so kind of flipping over real quick, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
So
I'm trying to distract him, man. Come on, Bless. So you ain't got this, bro? Dang. I thought for sure you didn't have it. I'm like, he ain't got this. We got this, baby. We got this, baby.
Yeah. So the funny thing, Okay, bad pass. My bad. So, yeah, something crazy, real crazy. We had the playoffs, the championship game?
Yeah, we had the conference championship game that happened this past Sunday. NFC championship game, AFC championship game. So if you don't know who was playing, from the AFC side, we had the Patriots and the Jaguars. NFC side, we had the Vikings and the Eagles. Not Eagles, but Eagles. And if you don't know what happened, I'm pretty sure you don't heard by now. So we got the Super Bowl is going to be New England versus the Eagles. And let's talk about the New England game. Let's talk about that one. That one was actually more of a game. So everybody knows New England's history. They've been to this number of Super Bowls in the past couple of seasons. Some of those are a little tainted with, help from the refs and all that. And clearly, this game, they had some help from the refs. They had some help.
Yeah, so I don't.
They had some help. I'm sorry.
So the funny thing, y'all.
They had some help.
So the funny thing is, I honestly didn't care who won. I really don't. I mean, I've been following the highlights of the season. I ain't been watching real games. I've just been following the highlights. So I actually watched this game, and so I'm in my head. And actually, I said it aloud. I was like, man, it'd be cool to see the Patriots win, so they could be that little this dynasty. We actually was killing everybody at this time. And so I was like, that'd be cool to see. So I'm watching the game, and a lot of the calls, I was like, yo, this is bullshit. I was like, yo, honestly, that's bullshit. It was a lot of stuff happening. I was telling him, one of the things that I saw that got on my nerves was it was a time with the what was it, the corner?
Yeah,
it was the corner and the wide receiver. They was going at it, they was legit going at it, down the whole fucking field.
They were doing what you would normally see a corner and a receiver do,
and they called pass interference on
the corner,
right on the corner,
on the Jag.
Now,
granted, they both are jockeying, right? They both jockeying for position and all that because that's what you're trying to do. And the call went in favor of New England. A pass interference on the defense, which was a bad call. That was a bad call. Because they both jockey. If that's the case, then they both jockey. If you want to call it, a penalty is on both, and then the down just, reset. But they did that.
And to me,
that put New England, downfield, and that, and they ended the drive with a touchdown. But that could have ended a lot differently if they would have passed, if they would have called that.
And I felt like they would have won that game. And just because of that play, I was just like, yo, this is bullshit. I was really in the maze. I was in awe because I was like, yo, this is bullshit. Really, I wanted to pass it right back. Hell no. And so I was just really stuck by it. I was stunned. I really couldn't believe it. And I don't know why they got me all the way down there. Whatever.
I wish you still would. I could have cherry picked it hey.
Yeah, that was my fault. I was trying to see about the crossovers.
Cross them up.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Whoopsie.
My bad.
Somebody wants to see that replay, dog. Wait, right.
Replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now, here's Adams.
Monday? No money. No money. So you got, that's New England, man. New England, it's the home of, asterisks and special type of stuff.
Yeah. Plus, yeah. When they got that touchdown, right? Yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
Oh, the ref.
The ref was excited.
The ref was like, yeah, boy. The ref was like, he just scored a touchdown or something.
Yeah, the ref was really excited. He was like, he
was in the middle of the Patriots.
I was like, bro, who does that?
Matter of fact, we'll have a picture of that, man.
I was like,
we'll have a picture of that, man, just showing the ref.
I was like,
in there, he was in there, man. It was kind of weird, man.
I mean, and then later on, we had other bad calls. It was just, I felt like that was the deal breaker, right there. Because they should have never scored.
Because if they wouldn't have scored, they would have waited until halftime. 14-3. 14-3 in New England, in Foxborough. So that sounds.
What's the joystick do? I just did some stupid crap.
He did the right one.
I pressed it left. Yeah. What else does that do?
Not the left is.
I use the right.
The right is for shooting and it's for your actual dribble. So if you do it side to side, it's your dribble. If you do it up, it's shoot.
Paul George is out there with Anthony, and it's Adams at the 5 spot.
Because that show was like, y'all supposed to shoot the ball. That's why you got it. I was trying to cross it. I was like, wait, what? So, yeah, I mean, you had that game. They won.
New England. So, I mean, nevertheless, man, they was down, man. They came back, man. I mean, Amendola, man, he had a heck of a catch to actually give them that touchdown. I mean, his footing was on point and everything. So, that, I was like, all right, that was on point. But that call, man, that was a key call, man, which I think it just shifted the momentum just a little bit, man. Ooh, man. In my face?
In the face. In the face. In the face.
Yeah.
Well, the defense paying no attention at all to him, and all he could do is throw up a quick ouch.
I'm like, I want him to dunk that, man.
I don't know how you feel about the Eagles game.
Man, that was a waste of a game.
All right.
That was a waste of a game, man. Minnesota, man, they scored the first touchdown, but that's about it, man. That's all they did,
that
man.
was, geez.
I'm calling them New England. Philly scored 38 unanswered points. That's horrible, man.
Bro, that was.
And my thing is, I mean, that's the last opportunity that
Get off my dick.
Minnesota had the perfect opportunity. Because
but honestly, did they supposed to be there?
no, they was not supposed to be there, man. They was supposed to be there.
Right, let's be kind of real about that. Did they supposed to be there?
It was not. They was not. I repeat, it was not supposed to be there. What happened? You ain't got that. But yeah, man, that game, man, they just like Minnesota just did not show up, which was kind of strange, man, because their defense was number one in the league, and for Philly just to walk all over them. I know they was at home and all of that.
Keep letting them get fast breaks. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. But they defense just did not show up at all, man. I'm like, what are y'all doing, man? Where y'all at? Where's this vaunted Vikings defense? But you know what? But their defense has not looked the same since that second half of that New Orleans game, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot like Westbrook for real.
That's what he can make anything. He took enough shots, though.
Right. You really do.
I'm like, dang, dude. Like, he got a triple double where he should.
Oh, come on, man. Still. I had two of them. Bro, y'all serious right now?
Where's our boards at? Henderson. Not Henderson. Not Hennessy, but Henderson.
God. Weak, man.
Henderson.
Weak. So that's what
that's football, y'all.
that's football playing.
So the Super Bowl is not this weekend, but next weekend is on the 4th. This coming weekend is the Pro Bowl, which nobody cares about.
Love the Pro Bowl. You know why?
Why? Because nobody loves the Pro Bowl. The players don't even care about the Pro Bowl.
It's like
They be like, nah, man, I'm injured, man. I ain't got it, man.
they need to make it like streaks or something. Like run off the wall or something. Because the Pro Bowl always bore. It's never special about a football all-star team. Like,
never, because nobody cares. Nobody like.
because what they gonna do?
Nothing.
I'm gonna juke you like this.
They ain't gonna,
you know what I'm saying?
they ain't gonna go hard because of the Super Fantasy Pro Bowl. They're like, hey, I'm about to injure myself, which is fine. I wouldn't want to injure myself either. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, dude, can y'all at least make this interesting a little bit?
That's what I'm saying. Do some crazy stuff. Just throw the ball between your legs. You know,
Do something. Have a defensive lineman, you know, throw a touchdown pass or something.
right?
Something out the box. They don't do nothing, man. It's like flag. They might have just had flag football, man. To be quite honest.
Might as well.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. That's no overs.
I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, I'm wide open, man. Y'all don't give me that.
No, that's why. Yeah, and I passed it up, and I was like, all right. I was like, this guy's open.
Is the Westbrook doors just needs a couple of
2K. You wide open, good release, but you still don't get the shot to go in. That's it. I'm like, come on,
That's
that's gotta be it.
Carmelo. Come on. That's all he do.
That's Carmelo.
I don't know how I got that. That's still. That's unknown. That's unknown.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Come on. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Come on.
So yeah, Smart Sports, that's what's going on. Let's kind of go over to your girl.
Man, y'all got to go to Netflix account or y'all boycotting yet?
Your girl.
You know she's the most decorated comedian of all time. You know that,
I mean, you know what's funny about that? She got, man, yo, she way better than Whoopi Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? Whoopi Goldberg, what she got, like an Oscar, a Tony, you know, what's that shit compared to her bullshit ass performance?
to a BET award.
To that and her weak ass performance in Precious, because all she did was curse and stuff like she normally do.
Oh yeah, that's
But no, alright, for real, y'all. I'm not gonna be biased about it, y'all. Let's not be biased. Alright.
Heck, the contestant guy was all the way over there.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man.
No, for real though. Honestly, I get it. Monique she was over 500,000. I get it. That's low for her. I understand that. I really do. But we got to really think about the shit that's been going on. She's been talking about everybody. Anytime she don't get what she wants, she act like a fucking kid. She talks about people. All of a sudden, everybody's doing everything to her. She's the victim. Well, Monique, if you're always the victim, then go do your own goddamn thing. You make you sound like you don't need anybody because you always bitching. I mean, that's just me. That's how I feel.
And you know, and my thing with her is like after the whole Precious thing, you know, they were saying she is saying she's being blackballed by Hollywood,
Right.
by Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry,
Right.
and Oprah, because of the simple fact that she didn't think the studio and the producers, when she won the Academy Award for Precious,
She won an Oscar for it.
oh yeah, Oscar. I always get those.
Yeah, she won an Oscar for
So-
Best Supporting Actress.
So she's saying because of that, they blackballed her. And it's not really Oprah. Oprah knows about it, but she's not saying anything. Like she was supposed to have Oprah's role in the movie The Butler, but they took it back from Monique because they gave it to Oprah because of the whole thing that they blackballed Monique. So with that, I'm like, okay, whatever. This is what you think, fine. So the thing where she's comparing her 500,000 that the Netflix is offering her, she's messed that up with what Chris Rock got, what Dave Chappelle got, what Amy Schumer got. Amy Schumer got 11 million, I think. Schumer. She got 11 million. Oh, girl, you know what I'm talking about. She actually kind of fun. I actually like her.
So the thing about her, so I didn't get to see her stand up. I heard her stand up was bullshit. I heard she had a really bad stand up.
Actually, I didn't know she had a stand up until
I did. I saw it. I always went past it because I was like, I don't think she looked good doing the stand up. And so I saw like the little clip. I was like, all right, that would really look interesting. But see, the thing is, I liked her show. Her show was funny, and she had that movie that came out that was really funny. What was it called? Wreck or something like that. What was it called?
Is that the one where she went on that cross country trip?
Nah, hell no. It was the one she was having sex with everybody.
Right, yeah, that's one with like John Cena. Yeah.
You know, and it was funny. So you can understand why they offered her so much. You know, they was like, well, you know, she killing it or whatever.
And they was pretty much saying her drawing power
Right.
is bigger than Monique's.
And so that's why they had offered her so much. So I was like, okay, cool. But my thing with Monique was, I was like, yo, you put yourself up there with like Dave Chappelle and them, like with Chris Rock, and I'm like, nobody likes you like that. I mean, you got your fans. Don't get me wrong, you have your fans. But I'm like, at the end of the day, you're not a Dave Chappelle, you're not a Chris Rock.
Right, because when you hear Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock have a stand-up, you're like, oh man, I really want to check that out. When you hear Monique's going to have a stand-up special, that's cool. I'll check that out, when I get time, whatever.
All I hear is this, and the motherfucking stupid bitch, and the motherfucker, and and I sucked his dick, and that dick was that's all she said. And honestly, and then she'll do her little inspirational part, and I'm like, man, get this bullshit out of here. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like Monique as far as a comedian. I really don't. And then for me, I'm like, yo, you've been going for a long time. You ain't been doing nothing. And you have to kind of prove yourself right now, I feel. So
my whole thing is like,
you talking about Dave Chappelle. I'm sorry, but you talking about Dave Chappelle being gone and stuff. Dave Chappelle was still doing shows. He was still doing shows.
He wasn't in the TV, but he was still
right. He was still doing shows. So just for you to say that, I'm like, yo, Dave Chappelle was still doing tours. He was doing like these different locations. If you knew about it, you could have went to go see him. And the thing was, people missed Dave Chappelle.
Nobody missing you, Monique.
Everybody kept talking about like the Chappelle show and stuff like that. Everybody missed Dave Chappelle. So it was like, what?
Oh, I did not do that.
They should have went in. Shoot, I thought I knew it was going to.
I have a good feel when I left. Like, I don't feel.
But I'm just
but you hit it right on the head. When you hear about Dave Chappelle or something with a comedy special, you like, ooh, I want to see that because people miss him. People like, oh yeah, I want to see that because I'm anticipating that. Nobody misses you, Monique. Nobody.
You, like I said, you got your fans. You do. You have your fans, but
it's not to the extent of a Dave Chappelle or a Chris Rock. And
I just saw
to all the people that like Monique, so be it. You like who you like, but to compare her to a Dave Chappelle or a Chris Rock,
and to say that you know what she said she the most. She's the what?
She's the most decorated comedian.
She's the most decorated. She said
of
everybody.
So male, female, all that.
And like I said,
whoa!
I didn't hear X, my man. I was on Westbrook. I didn't hear X. And like I said, if you really if you feel that way, you really should get off your high horse. Like I said, and we not gonna talk about the guys. I mean, a lot of people came to compare to what Whoopi Goldberg accomplished. Like I said, she's the most decorated. You know what I'm saying? Comedian. She has all the accolades and everything. So I'm just like, she can do the dramas and the movies and everything. And I actually got a really fantastic actor. You know what I'm saying? So, and she funny as hell. So Monique, you need to really rethink your words. And another thing about it, one of my other favorite comedians is backing her, and that's Wanda Sykes.
Oh, really?
Because Wanda Sykes, she got Netflix offer her something lower than that. At the time they offered something lower for her. And Wanda Sykes just took her shit and moved on. So Wanda Sykes is backing her up, talking about she happy she's stepping up, coming out about it. Now the thing is, so this is how I feel. Now, if Wanda Sykes had said something, then I would have been on her. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe we should consider that. But you know what? It's Monique. So I don't care right now. And it is what it is. So you can hate me for saying what I'm saying or whatever. Because that's just how I feel. So.
I'm just all them hands in his face, man. Come on.
Right. Oh, that's how you do it. Jesus Christ. So Monique, good luck to your ass.
Good luck. I just realized Gatorade's all our guys. They're out there struggling. They're like, help me, please.
Yeah, that crap right there. I'm just like,
But my whole thing is, man, is why are you telling us to boycott?
hey,
My whole thing, why we gotta boycott everything?
why is that?
I gotta boycott everything. It's only have to boycott. It's only have to boycott.
So we boycott Netflix, right? So now you got other people that made these deals, and now they can't get their money on the back end because we want to make sure Monique feels good, right?
That's my whole
But
thing.
Monique cares about everybody else, right?
She cares about everybody else, but boycott still. Even though we got other people that's trying to do their thing, who cares what they're trying to do? Who cares what they're trying to do? Because she wants her money. She wants her money.
You got other people.
So my whole question is,
You got a whole bunch of people that's tied into Netflix, and you just boycott them for your sake.
we got a lot of people that got deals and stuff, man. That's gonna hurt a lot of people. I think that's very selfish.
But nobody thinking like that, right?
I think that was very selfish to say let's boycott Netflix, black people. No, that means you hurt other black people. That's what the whole thing with the NFL too. Boycott the NFL. You know, majority of the NFL is black people. So if you call it a boycott that's going to impact more of us, what's the logic in that? What's the logic?
Right.
And I can't get nobody to give me a straight answer.
Right. So my thing is, like I always tell people, if anything, then you just got to start your own. And at the end of the day, like once the contracts is up and stuff like that, just start your own. I wouldn't cry about it. It is what it is.
Start your own because you see what your worth is to them. And you know what your worth is. You feel your worth is more. Who's gonna appreciate you more than yourself? So, so do your thing. That's my whole thing. Don't tell us to boycott something because you're mad and you're in your feelings. But you know what? But my question is, I wonder how much does she want? Like that question never got asked. I want to know how much did she want.
You know what she wants? It's like, yeah. What did she want? Because Dave Chappelle got how much?
They got 20.
I guess she felt like she deserved 40.
I'm sorry. I'm
just saying.
If I was to hear her say that, like, I deserve $40 million, lady, what are you smoking? You obviously smoking something, and I know you are. To come up with some absurd number like that. But I want to know how much she wants. So I'm thinking she wants at least 11 million. No. She wants more than 11 million. Because she came up with another video. And I don't know who the guy was. Maybe it was a husband. I don't know. But they got some numbers about Amy's last movie, her last movie, and how much it made in the box office, and how many theaters it was in, and all this other stuff. And I think hers gained more money, generated more money by maybe $5 million, which was less to make, and things like that. So she had this, so she was like, well, who really has the drawing power? I said, there's one movie.
Yeah, so.
One movie. So, I don't know. I hope Monique finds happiness.
Thumbs up, Monique.
I hope she finds happiness for real, because she seems very bitter these days. She seems very bitter. That's just my opinion. So if you don't like it, kick rocks.
Yeah, so, it is what it is, but switching subjects.
Bitch.
I don't know, did you watch that?
I didn't see all of them. I saw some.
Okay. I'm about to say.
No, I didn't see. I saw the first one. I didn't see the second. Special.
Yeah, I went straight. That was all ball, whatever, bro. But it was this thing. Like Dave Chappelle, he had cost him on one of his specials because he made a joke for the towards Louis C.K.
The whole thing going on
with the whole masturbation thing and all that stuff. But he apologized and all that stuff for it. And people kind of went at Dave Chappelle was talking about how do you make a joke like that? It's nothing funny because Dave Chappelle basically was talking about how weird it was. He said, this is his friend. So you gotta think about how funny it is, for your friend to be, you find out he got caught masturbating. And, Dave Chappelle's like, that shit was funny as hell to him. But that's just like if I heard that you got
You gonna catch her. You gonna
you just out here masturbating in front of women. You just
you gonna bag on that person. Come on.
But the thing was, he was talking about, like, you got the one woman, she was talking about now her whole comedic career is over, so I guess she could never do stand-up ever again, because I guess all she'll think about is Louis C.K.'s dick. You know what I'm saying? So Dave Chappelle was like, like he was like, he didn't understand it. He got the one, remember it was another one that when she was talking about, she swore, when she said he was masturbating on the phone, and he was like, you just couldn't hang up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at some point, y'all, we gotta like stop this shit. Like that's ridiculous. Like for real, that's dumb.
It is.
For real, you can't hang up the phone. You so distraught. Oh my god.
He's like, oh wait,
I can't hang up the phone.
Wait, masturbation. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm in deep. I'm in deep right now.
Oh.
I'm in deep. Oh, right there.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I can't hang up the phone. Oh my god. He won't stop. He just won't stop. Oh.
He's a monster. He just keeps going. It's like, yo, just click.
No, for real. I'm gonna have Dave Chappelle on that 100%. I just can't believe like the media or people, just the people, because they, people are just crazy. I'm like, how y'all getting mad about everything? Everything. Y'all so offended.
Everybody's offended about everything. It's so easy to offend people these days, man. It's like, well, what can you say then? Nothing. You can't say anything to nobody. Oh, you better not say that. Oh, you better not say that. You might offend somebody. Don't say that. Don't be thinking. Don't think that. Stop thinking that.
Bro, it's just crazy. And I mean, like, if y'all haven't seen Dave Chappelle stand-ups, I think y'all should. He touched base on a lot of stuff I agree with. Just a lot of different type of subjects, from like transgenders, to just everything, just a whole bunch of stuff, man. And he did it in his, of course, his way. And it was just a great stand-up. It was really good. It was funny. It was better than the last one he showed. But it was funny as hell. But definitely check that out, man. I love Dave Chappelle, man.
Go and check that out.
So
with my Netflix account.
There you go. With my Netflix account. Give Dave Chappelle some more money.
Because I ain't boycotting.
Right.
Because Monique told me to boycott. I'm not a robot.
There you go. Do what I want to do.
I'm my own man.
Do what I want to do.
Man.
We're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
There we go. Jesus Christ, I did not hold that at all.
Yeah, man, but it's a lot of things, man. But yeah, shout out to the people in America that's offended about everything. I'm pretty sure I just offended somebody with that comment. I'm pretty sure somebody's offended right now. Look at this. He's like, Paul George was offended. He was like,
oh man.
What?
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff happening. So it is what it is, but. Something I'm looking forward to, y'all, this week is my Dragon Ball. Yeah.
It's almost here. Yeah. Almost here. This upcoming Tuesday, next Tuesday, it's going to be live and in effect.
No, that's this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday.
As a matter of fact, it's Thursday. Because
I like the 26th.
Oh,
yeah. I'm tweaking, y'all. I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. I'm like, yeah, the 26th. I thought about wait, you right. It was a long day, y'all.
It's a long day, y'all. Y'all, be sorry.
It was a long day, man. I was offended, man. Somebody offended.
What the frick was that? Right, I feel like you. Yo.
Hey, that's accurate right there.
Now that was bullcrap right there. Look. He just took off. Like he hit all ball. Whatever, y'all. Yeah, my Dragon Ball coming out, man. I heard nothing but good things about it.
Man, I hope they fix them servers, though.
Yeah, they have.
Hope they fix them servers, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, so that was like one of the biggest problems again, y'all. I don't know, if I addressed this enough. That was the biggest problem with Dragon Ball Beta.
Waiting in the lobby all that time.
And you know what? I don't know if I talked about this. It was the dumbest way to get into a lobby. Because they have like Canada, East Canada, East Coast 1, East Coast 2, East Coast 3, West Coast 1, West Coast 2. And I was like, I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't know who I should go and play. Because there's no signal up there that say this is best for you or anything or any word.
They're like, let them find out on themselves.
Right, they seriously. That's why I was just like,
let them find out. Let them find out.
I'm like,
just tell me, man.
Right. Like, just put me in a room somewhere or something. Damn. Yeah.
Don't worry, that'll be a patch.
I know, right? So, like I said, I can't wait for it, man. I definitely can't wait for it.
It's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook.
There we go.
Defense.
Westbrook, there you go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, I'm hyped up for that, man. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. Ever since they've been talking about it. And there's some other good games that's actually coming out around the same time. Like, you got Monster Hunter coming out.
That's gonna be good.
That's actually, I want to get that too as well. I'm not gonna lie to you, Monster Hunter.
Oh, come on! What? Come on! T2K, man, is wild. Come on, man, he's wide open, man.
Yeah, that was bull crap.
And he's on fire.
I didn't see that.
He's on fire.
I forgot about that song. There we go.
He's on fire. Shout out to Lloyd.
What's that face? He was looking too ugly. Look at him.
Man.
Yeah, but like I said, I got lost with the game, man. But yeah, Monster Hunter coming out, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have to check that out too. I think I'm gonna go ahead and fall onto the pub. I think I'm gonna do it. I think so. A lot of people want me to go ahead and get on that. I think I'm gonna do it. Of course, if y'all know what that is, that's Players Unknown Battleground.
Legit.
So, I mean, but the thing is, I just hear about all the glitching and lagging. I heard it's god awful. I heard it's really bad. So,
wait, what could it be worse? As worse than
I heard it's bad. Like, it's bad. Like, real bad. Like, it's terrible.
That's bad considering there's some pretty glitchy stuff out there with other games and stuff.
Yeah, but they say it's just bad.
It passed the ditch.
What? Why ain't shooting? But yeah, man, I heard.
That actually probably worked out better because you would have did it straight up immediately. It probably make you miss.
Oh, okay. Man, give me that.
What?
Bull crap.
Freak. Okay, go. Come on, man. My lease is good and everything.
Right.
Why am I going over here?
All right, we're trying to win, y'all. We're trying to win. We're trying to win. I did not want to shoot. I thought he was going to stop.
He was like, I'm taking the runner, baby. Taking the runner. Oh, man. Come on, man.
Come on, there we go. Let's go.
I'm like, they don't give me that one, man. Come on.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Oh my God!
Decisive, on point.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God! No.
But yeah, man. So those some games we waiting for. I know, like I said, I can't wait. Oh yeah, we got one more thing to talk about with y'all too. Of course, that's our wrestling shit. We ain't talk about that. So
Raw 25.
Raw 25.
Oh man, it's a couple things we gotta talk about.
Right.
So Raw 25 was last night. Yesterday was Monday.
It was garbage.
It was bad.
No, Raw 25 was really bad, y'all. Real quick, it was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good at all, man. So for one, they had it in 2 locations. They had it at the Manhattan Center, which is the original place where they had Monday Night Raw, where they originated from, and they had it at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. So, you thinking, they're going to have a good mixture of matches at both places.
Boy, that was just a dumbass idea, right?
It was dumb. So, if anything, they should probably have it in one spot. So, not much happened really at the Manhattan Center until Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, they had a match there. The whole DX and the Click and the Club thing happened, which we'll touch a little bit more on that. But yeah, man, it was bad, man. It was bad. And then some of the legends that you think will be there was not there. Like I didn't see Bret Hart.
Oh yeah, he apologized. I saw him on Instagram. He apologized for not making it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot what he said. Him and Kevin Nash. I saw them.
Yeah, Kevin Nash couldn't make it. I think he just had like knee surgery.
Yeah, he had all types of surgeries, bro. He all messed up.
He probably blew out his quad writing that text, that message, man.
Bro.
He was known for blowing out a quad, man.
Bro, he messed up. I didn't know he was that messed up, bro.
It's them skinny legs, man.
But he had messed up. I think he had messed up his shoulder was screwed up.
Yeah, I didn't know all that.
Yeah, he had got like 2 or 3 surgeries I know about.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah, so I was just like, man, alright. So road to recovery is awesome.
Man, but I thought they should at least shout him out or something.
Oh yeah.
They didn't even do that. Even his own boys didn't even do that. I'm thinking Triple H, Sean, X-Pac, Scott Hall, they say something. Dude, they say Jack.
It's like, nah, he good.
What was that?
What was it?
What was that, man? He was like, he went to Handyman off of Living Color.
But yeah, then we also, so Raw 25 was garbage.
Raw 25 was horrible.
I mean, you got a couple of stunners, but that was seen.
Which was expected.
Right.
I mean, that you're gonna have Stone Cold to be at least one stunner.
That was foreseen, so there was nothing special about that.
Nothing.
What else happened? Yeah, Braun Strowman did what he's been doing.
Which means that Brock is going to win that Royal Rumble. That's what that means. That's what that really that's all. Gooseball foul, right? But and then
No, he might move. I think he's supposed to be signing with UFC again.
No, is it?
I think so.
There's one time for
Because I think he had to wait.
There's one time for suspension.
Right. So I think he might move.
Not bad. But Raw 25, they had this moment where so what they did was some of the greatest whatever from the last 25 years, they would have them come out on the stage. So like all the best female performers, they had to come out on the stage. There was no leader. So I'm like, okay, you don't have leader. Then they had like the best general managers. And then for some reason Daniel Bryan came out. Like they announced Daniel Bryan. Like they did John Laurinaitis, they did Eric Bischoff. They did somebody else. And then they said, and here's the general manager of SmackDown, Daniel Bryan. Which I guess that means maybe he's gonna start wrestling again. And which was weird that he came out then. But then after that, that's when the Miz came out, and that's when the Miz and Roman Reigns had their match. So I guess it was to build up some type of animosity between Daniel Bryan and the Miz. I don't know. Seemed kind of weird, but okay. Yeah, so. They one of the most bogus things that they did So when the whole DX and the Click reunion happened, each one of them where DX came up together, it was Triple H and Shawn, and they brought out DX Outlaws, and they brought out X-Pac. And X-Pac brought out Scott Hall. So as Scott Hall was coming to the ring, they went to commercial. They went to commercial. They went full-blown commercial. I said, "Oh no, how y'all gonna go commercial?" And the man's coming. This is one of your biggest stars of Raw back in the day.
Right.
Razor Ramon, man, and you went to commercial,
Right.
man.
Right.
It was just poorly done. And then after that, then Battle Club came out. So everybody know Battle Club do the whole Too Sweet, just like the Click did, So they had their moment that they did the whole Too Sweet, and down comes the revival. Now this was really bold. So at this point, it's like 10 o'clock. Raw usually goes off at like 10 after 10 or whatever. And they still got one more segment to do, which is the whole Braun, Brock, and Kane segment. So they went in the club, and the Revival had a match. And it was a squash match where the Battle Club won. When the club won. It was Gallows and Anderson. So my whole gripe with that is you have a legitimate tag team like the Revival. Legitimate tag team. They had that old school feel. And y'all are doing this to them. They played them.
Yeah.
They played them big time. I can understand if they're in hot water, whatever. At least put on a decent match because everybody knew the club was going to win because they came out with DX.
Because y'all tag team divisions suck. They really do. And y'all can't do dumb stuff like this. Like, who's really in a tag team divisions that when you can keep going around with belts or actually give good, feuds? It's nobody like that. And it's like, why would y'all do that?
It's
like, what tag teams? What tag teams on Raw is
so you got
Cesaro.
So you got the Bar, Cesaro.
The Bar, and you got the Titus Worldwide. Because I guess Titus is wrestling again.
Which looks out of shape.
Yeah, I mean, I like Titus Worldwide. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna get the belts.
And then you got Seth and Jason Jordan.
They got the belts right now, which is kind of funny because Jason Jordan always happy-go-lucky.
It actually works.
Right, he always doing some goofy shit. But I heard he really injured. That's why he's not wrestling. That's why I heard. That's why he's not wrestling. Why he keep doing this stuff like this because he's injured.
Oh, that was pretty wild.
Yeah.
And then you have the club, obviously, and the Revival. That's about it.
And you see what I mean? How many feuds?
As a legit tag team, that's about it.
Right, and they messing it up. You can't do that. You can't have these feuds and stuff. They don't. I think they forget about that.
You can't have
like you don't actually have to have people feud each other over the belt. You can actually have these outside feuds, and I think they kind of forget about stuff like that.
They do because they want to make it center around. So it's for a title. They want to center around the title. You can still have your rivalries and your segments outside of whoever the team is going against, for the belts or whatever. And they lose track of that, and they make everything so much about the title. Where if you ain't part of the tag team title picture, then you probably ain't getting on the show. You probably ain't going on the show at all. So, what are they trying to do? I don't know. It seems weird. It just seems like they don't know what they want to do. Which is a big thing with the WWE right now. They just don't seem like they know what they want to do.
That's just one-on-one. Yeah. Okay. Am I in?
Yeah, that's you control.
Okay. Who's selecting the favor first?
You are.
I'm so confused.
Change it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to change the team. That's one way from Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the Miami Heat, by the way. They're in fourth place in the league.
Oh, yeah. it's just a lot of silly stuff, that WWE does.
WWE is a good actor.
But I'll tell you one thing they did right finally. Nah, I mean it's bogus. I just don't like Enzo by himself. Like they fired him. So
They fired Enzo, y'all. They fired Enzo because of allegations of rape. This is a pretty serious allegation. So I can understand why they did it because they trying to go with the PG brand. They don't want that part of their brand and everything. So they got rid of it. I get it. Seems a little premature because it just came out on Monday and today's Tuesday. And they're like, "Nah, dude, you gonna buy a piece." Well, let's see if he's actually going to get charged or not. The girl could be lying. I ain't saying that the girl is lying, but you hear too many cases of, the victim in this case was lying. So it could be another thing because I saw a video earlier today from this guy who was supposed to be like her friend or whatever, saying like, she said that she was going to the hotel to do that with Enzo. So he can't believe that when he's hearing that, she got raped or whatever. Who knows? I don't know if this guy's telling the truth. He has some blisters around his mouth, so I don't know how good I can trust him.
It's true.
I'm like, you got blisters around your mouth. Your life decisions have not been great. Okay? I'm just saying, but they fired him. But it was a long time coming anyway. With the simple fact that Enzo had a bad rep. He had a bad rep anyway. Ballers.
Oh, I put 20. My bad.
What?
Game conditions.
Up to 20?
Yeah.
But man, but Enzo been having a rough year anyway.
Yeah, and I mean,
he kicked up the tour bus.
A whole bunch of everything, but he should have never had the belt in the first place.
No, man, because one, he's not talented enough to hold a title. If anybody should have held a title, man, it still should have been Neville at least, man. And you have Neville job to this guy. That's why Neville was like, forget this. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing with you guys, man. He's still in contract, but he just don't wrestle with them. Don't wrestle for the WWE. Which I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
I don't blame him for that. I mean,
because it's crazy. Y'all have me give up my title. They was gonna give him the belt the next night, but I was like, nah, it should have never happened.
It should have never happened. How they play. So what they should have did with Enzo is what they did with Austin Aries. Chance after chance after chance, and they had him lose. That should have been Enzo. Enzo ain't built for that. Enzo is good on the mic. So which means that Enzo will be a great manager. A great manager. However, the WWE didn't seem to think so, and they said, oh, we're going to put you on 205 Live. That's gotta be right. But no, they want to keep him in. So Enzo, he's gone.
What the? I didn't want to shoot.
Hey, what?
What? How did I not?
What? Hold on.
Oh my God.
Chris Paul stayed in the freeze frame for like.
That's crazy. I didn't want to shoot. How do you do that? That's all wrong with you.
Just tap.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what?
Jesus Christ. Going there. Oh my Lord. They had to go get some water real quick.
I was smoking. It's the ringer's ball.
But yeah, with Enzo, like I said, I didn't think he deserved that belt. He should have had tag team belts with the Big Cass, but he shouldn't.
So we have.
Why did I stop dribbling?
So we have nobody to say. Yes, So he got F-I-R-E-D, fire. I'm pretty sure I got hit, man, in the back of my head, man. That's
Street foul.
They're gonna call a reach-in foul.
How you dunk just like this up, right?
Charge it up or square.
Charge it up.
I mean, just flick it up. Go right. Or just press square.
Oh my God, I crossed. Oh my God.
Get it.
So, a lot of crazy stuff, y'all, that's been going on. As you can see right now, we're just playing a one-on-one. You know, so if y'all want to stay tuned and watch this, you can. You know, you see that?
That would have been sweeter. That was swatted though. That was swatted. That was like, oh man, dang. Too much room. Too much room, y'all. Too much room.
So honestly, if y'all want to stay tuned, cool. But
man, stay tuned, man. Y'all ain't got nothing to do.
You know,
if y'all on YouTube, y'all ain't doing nothing anyway.
I'm about to say, if you want to leave, cool.
No, stay your butt right there. You stay right there. I told you to go home. Yeah.
There we go. Wow. Oh, they're playing that Uzi? Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want.
You know what I just found out today? I ain't know Drake had like 2 new songs.
Yeah.
I ain't know
they decent too.
Yeah, the part of the old
come on.
The Scary Hours EP.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now I do what I want. 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 Now I do. Oh, really? How did that happen?
Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to dribble.
Dude, it looked like it was going in too.
I wanted to dribble. I didn't want to shoot.
Now I do what I want.
I wanted
Now
to dribble.
Now I do what I want. Used to have a little. Now I have a lot. Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want. Dude, this ball is tweaking me out on where it's going.
What?
Jesus.
CP3. Dude, forehead glistening, man.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. No, I actually got the ball.
Oh, where am I going?
Why?
Oh, what happened?
Why did he dunk the ball? Oh my God, this is crazy. How do you dunk? You flick it up?
Yep, this.
Bro, that's what I did. He Alright, whatever. Whatever, y'all.
Oh, man.
That's just bull crap.
Oh, it's not smart.
Backcourt. Yeah. Let's go. Because I'm a ringer. That's so good name. Both of these names garbage. Ringers and ballers. Who thought of that?
The great people at 2K. They were like, man, you know what you call them?
Ringers and ballers.
They were like, dude, you know what? That's a good name right there.
Sound almost homosexual. Like the ring balls. There we go. Give me that. Give me that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yes.
The crowd was trying to go wild.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
Ah, that was a block. Give me that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna miss. I knew that was gonna miss. Don't worry, y'all. Come on. Oh, I jumped. Got an excellent. What the?
Excellent.
Excellent. He pushed me, man.
Heavily contested. He was back.
All right, come on. Here we
They
go.
be tripping, man. 2 feet away from the company. That was not heavily contested.
I know, it's just running around. Yeah, that's enough.
Smothered like some chicken, some pork chops, baby, all in the face, pork all in the face. Oh yeah, Southern style, pork chop. Man, you know what I should have had yesterday, man. Think you talking like that? Val Venus, man.
Oh man, I want to see that guy.
For the Pit Valposki, it's like a river. He never stopped running.
He used to say the funniest crowd.
Hello, ladies. Hello. The Big Valposki is like a stick shift. He knows when to hit in the right spots.
What?
And then he used to have that laugh like,
hey,
I'm like, who writing this dude material?
Val Venus is one of the funniest guys, man. I ain't gonna lie. Val
The Big Valposki. That's what they should have had, man. They should have had Val Venus on there, man. That dude was funny, man. They ain't had Ken Shamrock, man.
Oh man, they should have had Steve Blackman on.
They had
It's party time!
Al Snow.
Woo, blocked the shot. Woo, stole him. Really, I had to do all that extra crap. Should have ran out of bounds.
I thought for sure they done the money.
I ain't up on
I thought you were going to shoot.
There we go.
I thought you were going to shoot.
There we go. Let's go. Let's go, because I'm a ringer.
Come on, Valposki. Big Valposki.
Big Valposki. Hey, let me get his big job.
What about Yamaguchi, son? It was funny. They had him all hemmed up. And then it went black. And he was like,
Bro, oh my God. There we go. It blacked out and he came back putting ice on the side.
right. I'm like, wait.
I'm like, dang, he chopped it off for real? I was like, man.
You're like, you wasn't supposed to hit me. You wasn't supposed to hit the Big Valposki. You know who I am? Man, they should have had Steven Richards, man. They should have had the right to censor back.
Somebody was talking about like if Ivory came in there, she should have came back right to censor Ivory.
I like that, man.
Yeah, Ivory she was one of the good wrestlers.
Like, they have Victoria. She didn't show up.
How about to say I traveled? I traveled hard.
I said, man, I miss my life. Like, did y'all reach out to these people, man? Or did they just like decline y'all like, man, forget y'all?
They wanted to reach out to him.
Why they ain't reach out to the Big Valposki, man? Shoot. That dude is that's who has drawing power.
Nah. Like you had to keep the show PG.
Dude would have came in there with a blunt in his mouth, man. He's like, so when we doing this thing? All right, Val, my name ain't Val no more, man. My name is whatever his name is.
Really? That shit just brought prime time out there.
Oh, man, I forgot all about that, man. Yo.
Jesus Christ, they were so bad. That dude was always hyped up.
On JT or JG, whatever.
Yeah. He was always hyped up all the time. He was like Little John.
Get the ball, really.
I could. And ball.
Give the ball, man.
Right.
Craziness at its finest. CP3 lace up the. Man, what's this?
All right, let's go.
Jump, baby. Jump, baby. Jump.
Come on, man. I got one sleeve long, one sleeve short. I gotta win, bro. I gotta win. Let's go.
By me, I got a too tight tee.
Dang. Let's go. Woo.
Oh, snap.
Woo. Let's go. That's the only thing about 2K, man. Like when you check the ball, everything is so delayed. Like it's so slow.
Every
Check. Like, yo, why are you trying to do like an extra step just to pass the damn ball to him?
Just give him the ball,
Right. There we go. Give me that. I got it, baby. Let's go.
Money.
Let's go.
That's money. Talk money.
I'm hot. I'm hot. What? Dude, you just went through my body. Let's go. Hot. I got fire symbol.
Hot like
I got the fire symbol.
hot like fire. He's on fire.
Let's go. I got the fire symbol. I got the fire symbol.
Ooh.
Oh, man, I can't get the foul. I can't get the and one. Wow.
Come on, man. It's good.
Right.
man.
I was joking with you. All right, in the game with some crazy shit.
You're like, in your face.
Oh man! So if y'all did stay tuned in with us, we appreciate it. That's all we have for you today.
Good looking, though. Good looking.
This your boy Chef, also known as Raw Movie Chef 1.
And it's your boy Potter Russell Ray, aka Infinite Roll, and together we are Lagswitch, and they playing Mace, baby. Mace, baby. Mace. You know you jam with Mace. I don't know why y'all tripping, man. I ain't jamming with Mace, man. Bang with Mace. Yes, y'all did. Lying. Man, it's the shiny suit era, man. Come on, man. You know about the shiny suits, man. Come on.
I wish I had one.
Man, I need one. That's the one we married, man. Shiny suits.
On that note, we out of here, baby.